Great, so advancing attacks from this position, we're doing everything right. We fall to the Kimura gripping side. We're using the body triangle to really make sure that we're tight from this position. That doesn't mean the person is not going to try to scissor the legs. Again, they don't want to be stuck here. So if the person is really versed in trying to escape, especially if I start to loop my arm over their head from this, like, oh, they know that I'm going to try to isolate their arm. They're really going to start building themselves up towards the mat. And what I don't want to do is I don't want to stay here kind of on my side hoping to pull them back. Listen, you got to understand, once the person starts building themselves up for their escape, the wisest thing to do is to start to move in the same direction, but start to put yourself in a position to be able to take advantage of it. So when I'm looking to finish this arm lock and the person starts to defend here, I'm not just going to lay on my side, open up my body triangle, and my leg that's closest to their head is going to start chopping down, very similar to like a half Nelson position. It's going to come behind their shoulder, right at the base of the neck, and I'm going to push down so my knee line goes towards the mat. So all my weight right now is on my knee that's closest to me, and I'm going to switch the weight so my knee goes all the way down from this position. The more I push it down, the more I can take weight off the other leg and pull up on the grip so I can rotate them all the way to the mat. Now I'm back into a position of arm lock control here, and now all I have to do is look to loop that leg over. And again, what should I be doing to loop that leg over from this position? So pull down on that arm, start to hip escape out enough. And when that leg comes over, turn as much as possible into that so I don't lose control. Also, the other thing is to consider from this position, when you're starting to rotate with the person's movement, when you're starting here, really make sure that your hips are tight to the back of the arm that you're attached to. The more I'm tight and the pressure is here, the less likely they're posture up to shake you off on this side. And I don't want them to be able to shake me off, be able to rotate in that direction. So as the knee comes down here, I'm really staying super tight on this arm and driving my hips down and through so I can rotate in the direction of their legs. Then I can bring my leg over their head, and then I can start worrying about breaking this position down to finish the arm lock from there. And that's what you should be looking for. The person starts to try to turn out of that.